Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another one. Apologies for yesterday's weirdness. And also apologies for my voice. I know I sound like something's wrong. I've got cold and stuff going on. But we're turning up, so let's get into it. Now, we yesterday got up to the point of using the for each loop being a loop that looks to iterate through an array, and the for each takes a callback function which it then performs on every element of said array. Yeah. So now we're going within the callback function. We're going to use remove attribute method to move the area current attribute. Okay. Did we have that attribute on anything? Excuse me. Can't find it. Anyway. Cool. So. Alright, let's look up what the remove attribute does. So you see, at this point, I just switch between what's it called? So I wanted to just edit this quickly, like just change something slightly about the stream. I got distracted looking at it. Yeah, so I just switched between MDN and W3 schools because I think they're both equally really good, and sometimes one just appeals to me a little bit more than the other. Cool. So we can use it in the dot and just put in the attribute that we want to remove in quotation marks. So how are we treating song L? So playlist.song elements are elements themselves. So I can then just say for each song L, console's going crazy, dot remove attribute, and the attribute I want to remove apparently is this area current. So that should suffice. And we need to add that to the current playing one. So we're going to use an if statement to check song to highlight, set attribute on song to highlight to pass, and area current and true. And second, I guess. So I guess set attribute does the same kind of thing. Just for equal representation, let's go with MDN name value. So okay, you present. We're going to be naming the area current, so we're going to be setting it true. So but if it is the song to highlight, and this in and of itself is sufficient for the condition, because the if statement will check if it's truthy. So if song to highlight ends up being true, then this condition is met, at which point we can then go in and say let's then remind ourselves of what the song to highlight is. So song to highlight is also a element. Yeah. So song to highlight. Now set attribute into brackets. Aria current and true. Let's add the play song function, call the highlight current song function. After that, play around with the control buttons to see how it works. So we're in the play song. So let's see what we're actually doing. So our play song takes an ID. We find that song. Find I'm going to just wait, I can click that. Right, okay. So fine. So I was a little bit confused here because we're passing in a callback function to find. But what find does, and I probably said this the last time, is find will go through and for the song, finds a song whose ID is equal to the ID of the play song. Then it will set the audio source to that song source. So this song then becomes that particular song that whose ID we found amongst the user data songs array. We will then set the audio source to that, set the audio title. Now if the current song is null, or the current song ID is not the current song ID, then the audio of the current time is equal to 0. So if there's no song playing, or the song that is playing is not the song that we've just selected, we set the audio current time to 0. Otherwise, if it is the song, then the user data dot current song time just is the audio current time. We set the user data dot current song to this song. It will never be null because we have already selected the song. Where do we define user data dot current song? Okay, cool. So that's in the object. Oh, okay. And then we're setting the play button to a new class, which I guess will be in our CSS somewhere. That we added the class playing. So here, can I find anything that says playing? So I would have expected something here. This is playing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so playing. I'm curious what this means in CSS. Oh, that's funny. So I'm just looking at the Google autocorrect, which is funny. So what does the greater than sign mean in CSS? There's a child selector which selects direct child elements. So we want a P. We'll select the direct one, not the indirect one. Okay, cool. So when playing is directly under an SVG. No, when, how did they say? So direct child, so direct, okay. So the playing class, SVGs that are part of the playing class, get this new thing. Okay, cool. Sorry. So, cool. Now it fills it, which makes sense. And then puts this out around it. Okay. Cool. Next, you need to display the current song title and artist in a layer. Use const. So create an empty. Cool. Do I have a playing song variable? No. So I'm going to have to define one. I wonder if the console would have shown me that actually. Okay. I think it would have. Excuse me. Now, these on their own I don't think would work because this is just getting an element song, player song title. Oh, see? What am I going like? I told you. So, the song title, player song title, CSS selector, that's what we were kind of building here with the, what is it? Song ID. So we're building up like a, okay, there you go. So song ID is the ID of the thing that we put in. I missed that before. Okay. Yo, gas, cool. So we created our HTML array that we stick in there to render the songs. We're putting in song ID as the ID of whichever song is playing. Now we are building that out here because this is just an ID of the song that is playing. And then we're grabbing for that song the class playlist song title, playlist song artist. And we're probably going to use playlist song duration at some point. But those become the song title and song artist of the song that we've introduced into that array. Because remember here that our render songs array where do we pull this in from? I'm trying to quickly remember. We've got an array. Oh, array becomes a placeholder for our songs array. All songs array. Because that's what we'll then be using it for. Cool, okay. Yeesh. Alright, what did I do wrong? Oh no, when I'm doing ID, I don't need to use the quotations. I don't need to use these. I do need to use these. But I don't need to use the symbol because it's already an ID. So I don't need to include the hashtag, which is something I've said before here. It wasn't flawless victory. It was at least a, close one. Access the user data current song title and users current artist send them to current title okay. Again, do we have a current title variable already? No. Okay. So I'm gonna create this. I'm gonna keep the console open because there might be things that are already there. Despite feeling ill, it is weird what like a good night's sleep will do for you, because how many hours did I get last night? Damn, homie. Yeah. Okay, well, dang. I only got 3 hours, but it's funny, just like the sort of attitude even that you get coming through. Um, it's just different. Like the energy, the attitude towards the work was all the more beneficial having had some rest. Versus when I'm like tired or something. But either way, I'm gonna call it there. It was only 5 steps today, but yeah, it's sort of all coming together slowly, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, thank you guys for watching whenever you do. Again, shout out to D-Man, to Drea, to Robert. Yesterday coming through with the audio. Hopefully the audio sorted now. Call outs, but also just joining. The fact that like you just join in and get encouraged. It's like, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. It really helps. It really means a lot. So shout out to you guys. And whoever watches this, whenever you do, I do hope you get some benefit from